What's going on, guys? Your average gamer back today, bringing you another gameplay commentary. Today we're playing Search and Destroy on the map Cargo, and this is a gameplay from League Play. And I was rocking the Overkill class. I was using the MSMC and the DSR. I was actually staying back a little bit more. What I've been liking, is rushing a little bit more in Search, because when you kind of like tailor your gameplay towards like how the pros play, it doesn't work because league play is just so random. People play super random and they're in the most awkward position. So like when you set up, it doesn't really work, and when you rush, it happens to be like everything. So, but today's commentary is actually going to be a little bit more of a rambling rant and free-flowing. I don't really have any general direction with it. I kind of just want to get my thoughts out, and my thoughts on League Play actually. First off, I actually got my SCUF controller in today. I did an unboxing video, so if you haven't gotten a chance and would like to see my SCUF controller, my new weapon of choice, go ahead and check that out. I'll leave a link or post an annotation right here that you guys can go click to. But League Play, what I noticed with what happened with the preseason is, with preseason, people don't quit out as often. There's something about the pressure of playing for a ranking, and people get so fed up with it that they quit out games. Like, there's one night I literally played 3v4, 4 games in a row, and just kept losing, and it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why people even play it in the first place if they're just going to leave. Like, that's not the idea of trying to get competitive. Like, if anything, you're just going to be you're still like a pub player. Like, that's my mentality. You're just a pub player that you can't handle losing and learning. And that's actually a problem with the amateur teams. And I've seen that, flowing through Twitter the whole time. Everyone's always looking for a new player because they can't handle a loss. So that's something COD needs to grow in general and get better at. I just, what I noticed though, like I was saying in the preseason, people don't quit out because there's nothing to really play for. And if that were the case, what if Treyarch implemented playlists where people would just play without having to worry about rankings? So they get their feet wet into competitive gaming or competitive COD, I should say, without actually feeling the pressure that you're going through rankings. And there was a good point where, what about the trolls? I say, yeah, that's a possibility, but that's very limited because trolls are more likely to be found in pubs, and they usually roll with more than one person. So it's very hard for them to troll someone in League Play. And I don't even see that happening a lot in League Play, especially with the whole division breakdown. But even in itself, like, that's my thoughts on it. The gameplay is winding down. I did fast forward through it all, but I have, let's see, we're only in round 3. Actually, what am I talking about? I'm looking at the timer, that's why, and I see that there's about a minute left. So that's kind of my thoughts. What I've actually been doing to stay away from the game, keep it fresh for myself, is I've been playing League of Legends. I watch it quite a bit, and I actually enjoy it. I started playing it. At first, I just didn't understand what the hell was going on with the game. I didn't know any of the champions. I didn't know what their attacks were. I didn't know, like how far the distance for melee and, range characters were. But, I've been figuring that out. I started to figure out what items to really go with. So once you kind of get that part of it down, it makes the game pretty fun. It's just like, there's really no stress to that game. There's like, okay, you might have a bad game, but whatever. And that's funny because people don't quit out of that game that often because you're just playing. People are playing, and that's why I hate about COD. It's just so many people quit. And not to say that I never quit out of games, but it's not like I do it every other game. But that's kind of my rant, and as you can see, my score, I went like 17 and something. But thank you guys.